He makes me interpret to him that he was a con. He really didn't mean what he said. He was not a true man that I saw, that I believed in. And the whole campaign was a con game. And William Ruto, the first thing he did is to con the women of Kenya. How? He had promised during that meeting he's going to give us free sanitary towels. He didn't give us. He's going to give us free diapers for lactating mothers. He didn't deliver. He's going to give us 50% in his government. He did not deliver. And last but not least, he wrote an executive order. The first executive order William Ruto did in State House when he was elected and sworn in was to con the women of Kenya. Yeah. And the president needs to be called out for what he has become. A very simplistic person. He has actually abandoned his manifesto. He used to talk about pesa mfukoni. Give me the money, I will pay for my child's chapati. Now that you're going to give the children of Nairobi chapati, what are you going to do with the children of Githunguri? Are they not Kenyans? Serving, paying taxes like the children of Nairobi? The president has just become a regionalism politician. He has just realized that Kenyans are somehow one. We are no longer dealing with tribalism. Yeye mwenyewe ndiye aliua tribalism. Akaleta kitu inaitwa class system. He brought class system. The hustlers versus the dynasty, if you remember.
Yes.
So he crumbled tribalism. He has just realized his class system has not helped him politically. So to run away from his mess of the dynasties versus hustler, he's trying to bring something called regionalism. He's trying to go to a certain region, appeal to that region politically.
Being a member of the UDA party, how does that make you feel when your president here, does not deliver all these promises that he makes?
He makes me interpret to him that he was a con. He really didn't mean what he said. He was not a true man that I saw, that I believed in. And the whole campaign was a con game. He conned us. Yeah. I think I want to tell Kenyans never to believe what William Ruto says any other time. Never believe William Ruto because he's an orator who does not assimilate what he says. And William Ruto, the first thing he did is to con the women of Kenya. How? He had promised during that meeting he's going to give us free sanitary towels. He didn't give us. He's going to give us free diapers for lactating mothers. He didn't deliver. He's going to give us 50% in his government. He did not deliver. And last but not least, he wrote an executive order. The first executive order William Ruto did in State House when he was elected and sworn in was to con the women of Kenya. By committing himself that he's going to make sure that Parliament nominates women to fill up the gap that was there so that the Supreme Court does not activate the ruling that was there for the 12th Parliament. He did that because he wanted to con the women of Kenya. I'm with you. Whatever I promised, I will give you. Let me ask you, 2 years down the line, has that executive order been implemented?
Not yet.
Not yet. So to me, I don't believe in what William Ruto says anymore in terms of development. Yeah.
And moving on, we've seen politicians change once they get access to power. Would you say that politics has changed you or you've changed it?
No, nothing has changed in me. Yes. The Gathoni people used to know when I was fighting for the IDPs in 2007, 2008. The Gathoni who was summoned in State House during Kibaki's regime, thrice, 3 times. The Gathoni who was summoned by security agents in the year 2006 for fighting against displacement of our people in the Rift Valley. And Osupukia, if you remember. And Osupukia people can tell you, the Narok people can tell you what I did. Kabitrokana people in Naivasha can tell you what I did. The Gathoni who fought the regimes of Moi briefly in 1999, Moi gave an executive order that the station I was working for should be shut down because of what I was saying. He actually even forced me to speak in Kiswahili in a Kikuyu radio station for 1 month. Hii ni mitabo ya 101.1 FM, mitabedi. I was struggling with Kiswahili.
I can imagine.
Because Moi had ordered that girl should stop speaking in Kikuyu. because she's instigating and she's inciting her tribesmen. That Gathoni, who fought regimes for human rights and social justice, is the same Gathoni today. For me, politics has not changed me. In fact, it has empowered me. You know why? Because it has given me a platform. When I call out William Ruto's regime for asking my elderly parents in Githunguri to register for social assistance program and pay 100 shillings, for heaven's sake, how do you harvest money from the most vulnerable people of the society?
And what do you think of the alliance between President William Ruto and Honorable Raila Odinga?
Those are two old men trying to get married. And you know, two older men getting married, surely there is no baby coming out of it, unfortunately. Kenya's problems put in one basket. Raila and Ruto in one basket, those are our two problems put together. But I'm so happy they are together.
Why?
Because we are going to push them out of government like a blink of an eye in 2027. I am so happy. By the way, if there is a duo that we are not going to struggle to remove, it is Ruto and Raila. Tunaona hata Raila kimeumana. Anaenda Mathare, vijana wanamwambia hapana mzee. Kwa nini haku escort Ruto Nairobi yote, ampeleke constituencies zote, pahali yako na ODM MPs, alienda tu Mathare. Kwa nini hakuenda Kibera? Kwa nini hakuenda Embakasi?
You tell me.
It is because the ground is mad at Raila. And we are happy, me I'm happy. Wacha wajikarange na mafuta yao. 2027 tunafagia hao wote waende nyumbani. Hata Raila akitoka saa hii aanze kusema Ruto ni mbaya, hatutamwamini. Raila strongholds have already started revolting. Kule bunge kuna wabunge ambao ni wababa ambao hataki kumsikia. Tuko na wao. Huku waona KICC.
They appeared to be very uncomfortable.
Yes, and even some of them wenye walikuwa wanasoma hizo vitu walikuwa wanasoma, ulikuwa unaona ni kama tu hata kakoti ni kama alitumana kaletwe kale kalikuwa kwa kwa buti ya gari. Kwa hivyo we know. And plus also you should read the writings on the wall. KICC uliona nani wa UDA MP? Uliona nani? Hata kuna gavana mwingine niliona hapo alikuwa ameketi na kabag. Wakati aliona hakuna MPs wa Central hapo, akachukua kabagi yake, akasneak out. I'm sure you saw her. Yeah. Why were there not the same MPs who have been screaming here telling us, oh, Ruto is good, oh, Ruto? Where were they not there? Where was Akina Kawanjiko? Akina Wamashukuru, where were they? Why didn't they go to KICC? Where was Wamuratha not in KICC? You should read the writings on the wall. Yeah.
And Uhesh, you were pushed out of the chairmanship for the Constitution Oversight Committee in Parliament. What really happened?
I knew it would happen. I was expecting it because, you know, I've been a very vocal MP and I refuse to endorse and to conform on some of the expectations that they had over me. One, I refused to pass Finance Bill 2023 and 2024 because definitely it was scandalous, it was oppressive, it was irregular, and it was unconstitutional. I was the chair of the Constitutional Oversight Implementation Committee. As the chair who understands Katiba, I cannot endorse and go and vote for affirmatively for a bill I know is unconstitutional. So I called them out and I told them this bill is unconstitutional.
Something that Kenyans were actually against.
And even majority of the Kenyans didn't want it. But for me, as the chairman of the committee that oversights the implementation of the Constitution, I couldn't endorse a bill that I know is out of the constitutional order. So I knew they were not happy with me. They had to push me out because I was talking issues that they didn't want me to handle. Yeah. And even if they push me out anyway, I will still have to speak because this is Gathoni. And I believe in the rule of law. I believe in social justice.